everybody back to Slay the Stars in episode 76. Last time, there was a fight. You guys managed to purge whatever entity was inhabiting Kai's body and then almost died to it. Shar, twice, almost died to it. 3 times? Maybe more. Hard to say.
I did shit my pants.
uh, but you persevered, and now Kai seems to be in a restful sleep downstairs on the couch. And you are taking a short rest. That is where we're going to pick up. You are short rested, and the floor is yours.
All right, first step is going upstairs, checking everything out, see what the fuck, if there was any evidence of that
Okay.
before. Because other than Kai acting off, there really wasn't a lot of signs of that.
Mm-hmm. So, roll me a perception check.
You got it, dude.
Deshara's upstairs, right?
Yes.
Oh, what's up? 17 or 18? Hold on. Where's perception? 18.
All right. Shar, you are upstairs on the deck. Deshara is leaning against the side of the ship, just sort of watching you with her arms crossed, and she's like, what are you looking for?
Everything.
You don't see much. I mean, you see some of this like grayish powder left where that thing sort of shriveled up. You take a look at the cage that Zamira built around the orb. It doesn't seem to be disturbed. There's not anything amiss out here on the deck.
Okay. Kai's... I almost said residency. Room.
Yeah.
Kai's residency.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to take the look at that again.
Okay.
To just see if anything seems like it is changed or like a symbol popped up somewhere. You know, horror movie logic.
Mm-hmm. Perception check of this room.
I'm active this time. Higher. So 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20,
24. All right. You go into Kai's room. Nothing really seems to have changed. However, you notice that it seems to be cleaned up in here. Like, maybe she was putting things away, trying to tidy up, trying to hide things.
Okay.
No new weird symbols. Just
so based on
things
what
cleaned
was
up.
put away from the last time, if I can remember what the room looked like and see what stuff was hidden, I'm going to go through some drawers and see if I can find those things specifically.
Yeah. Eventually, I mean, she didn't...
I'm not trying to... At this point, I'm not trying to not be Nibby. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it. Like, you were possessed by something. I don't care anymore.
Sure. And I mean, you can easily account for most of the things. You find them put away in drawers. You find them tucked in books. That's not to say that you find every last piece of paper, but you can see what she was doing. She was trying to make it look neater in here, trying to put away the things that looked suspicious when she brought Zamira in here. That is your thought. She was trying... She or the thing possessing her was trying to throw you off its scent.
Okay.
Deshara's now leaning against the door frame and is like, what you looking for?
You know, signs of possession.
I think that thing that came out of her was a pretty good sign she was probably possessed, Shar.
Well, I don't mean that obviously she was possessed.
You were possessed too.
What? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did.
Nothing ever came out of you, though.
Yep.
You think it's still in there?
Hope not.
I wish everyone at home could see Arthur's face right now.
Just the complete blanking of...
Fuck.
How do I see myself out?
No, that's probably what his reaction is in the room, too. It's just, huh. Okay. No, fuck.
Nah, I'm sure you're fine. It's probably nothing, right?
Right. Yep.
You need some help in there?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, what do you need? I didn't think you were going to say yes.
I just need another set of eyes. I've come through this, and I don't understand how. she got possessed like that.
I mean, she
It-
probably just touched that orb.
Yeah, but there had to have been a reason that it didn't present itself earlier, right?
Maybe it was hoping to use her for something.
That's what I mean. Like, why?
Mm.
Are we still going in the correct path?
Yeah, I've been keeping track.
Okay. Okay. Has our food been poisoned?
I mean, we're all still alive, mostly.
Okay. Then I wonder why it did it. Like, when it possessed me, it was very much a murderous entity. And it seems to be that it possessed her even earlier than that.
Hmm. That is interesting. Well, maybe it possessed you and just outwardly became aggressive because people knew you were possessed. Dell was on the ship with you. Maybe it wasn't the same thing.
That's also horrifying if there's multiple things in that orb.
Huh.
That's why I asked for a name.
Maybe it wasn't in the orb. Maybe it wasn't the orb at all.
That begs the other question. When? Also, he's going to try to recall exactly what language, not that he knows the language, but what was said, to see if she knows the language of it.
Okay, roll me a history check.
Can't wait for this response.
Dingle dangle dibble dibble. Hold on. So 9, 13. History 13.
Okay, hold on. Ooh. I mean, it sounds like a language. I don't speak it, but you know what it... You know...
That's so just
So very Deshara.
so just for the
Sounds
record,
like a language.
you rolled a 19, and her response was sounds like a language. Yep.
I was gonna
correct.
continue. I mean,
I'm gonna need
so
Just
when I was in officer training, we had to learn languages from like around Vela, right? Dwarvish, Common, Orc languages, Elf languages.
so you mean like the structure of languages?
Yeah, well, we had to, in case we had to question someone or, we had to be able to communicate. And,
Sorry, I'm just thinking. Stop! No, police.
yep. But that doesn't sound like anything that I've come across. I don't think it's any usual languages, and it has like a like a weird guttural twang to it, right? Not like it's meant to be spoken with normal vocal cords. It seems like you're having a hard time making those sounds.
I mean, that could also just be me.
Maybe.
So, okay, so it's not the ones that I speak. You're familiar with at least the bare bones of a lot of the languages.
Yeah. I even studied a little halfling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. What was said? What'd I miss?
She just took it dirty. It's fine.
No, I didn't. It
Oh,
was
you
just
didn't?
it was
Hold on, time out. What was the dirty way?
like I took a little halfling, like.
it was like I studied a little halfling. Like I don't know.
Ah.
It just
Okay, great. We're doing fine. Don't know where it was.
In Gnomish, it was an elective.
They have electives in the military?
Yeah, in officer school.
Military elective. Got it.
Jen's making a mustache with her hair.
Did you just take language electives, or was there other electives you took?
No, there was other electives too. On like different hand-to-hand combat techniques.
I'm getting distracted.
And also like how to torture people.
Huh?
Yeah, how to torture people.
Why did you take that as an elective?
I didn't say I took it. I said it was an elective.
Why wouldn't you?
I didn't say I didn't take it.
I'm not here.
Stop flirting.
Never!
Did you hear that? So, okay. Did you take torturing as an elective?
Maybe.
Cool. Feg. Great. And at this point, he's going to walk outside, like, with her. But I just don't understand why. Guttural.
Well, maybe the thing that happened to you was supposed to throw us off Kai's scent. Maybe she had a bigger mission.
Okay, maybe. So what's the plan? So we're in agreement that she's not allowed to be near the orb anymore, right?
Oh, yeah, none of you are allowed near that orb anymore.
Okay, well, I mean, we put up a structure around it.
Yeah, but, like, if you try to get within, like, 10 feet of that thing, I'm going to tackle you.
Okay. Char walks the perimeter of the...
I want to see them fight.
Why?
Why not?
Stop flirting. Char's going to look at the white ivory orb. Is it around where it should be, or is it moving?
Roll me a perception check.
Off. Not great. I'm assuming not. So, 12.
Yeah, I mean,
Right. 11, sorry.
it looks to be in about the same place you saw it last time. It doesn't seem closer. It might even be a little further away.
Cool. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go and test something. Shard just like realizes something and he goes back downstairs. Like that's the extent of what he says.
Okay. Zem, while he was upstairs doing all that, what were you doing?
Eating whatever delicious food Luteo was making for us, because ain't no way I'm not gonna have a delicious meal after that fucking fiasco.
Yeah, he made some macaroni and cheese.
Nice.
Yeah.
Comforting.
And as he passes it over to you and you're about to take it back, he's like, wait. And he takes his hand and he uses like prestidigitation to like toast the top. So it has
Huh.
like a nice little crust.
Nice.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, like I didn't want you to be mad at me, so I thought this would work.
This helps.
Good. I thought you might like it. Yeah.
So she's like, I'm gonna like sit on the floor in front of Ristos.
Kai.
Nope. Kai. And I'm going to I'm gonna sit on the floor in front of Kai while she's still sleeping, and I'm gonna ask Luteo to go over like his tests and some of his findings so that I can kind of get up to speed on whatever he's figuring out.
Yeah. And he says to you, well, it seems like there's things about different people's blood that these types of creatures are either attracted to or repelled by. Right? And so you and Shar seem to be like like different. Like it wants to consume Shar and it kind of like flinches away from you or is like interested in you, and Kai's blood didn't, it seemed to like almost be in this like equilibrium with it. It was really weird to see.
When she wakes up and can give us authorization, I think we should retest her blood with that theory. Also, is that the same results for all the different creatures we've taken samples from, or just a certain...
Well, so I could only really test stuff on like the goo because it's the only stuff that seems to be like alive. Like some of this other stuff that turns into like powders and stuff, I don't know if it really does much of anything.
Okay. Have you tried to put the powder with the goo?
No.
Might want to try that.
Okay, we'll do some of that. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with all this stuff. Like I was telling Shar, I think that this is not magical in effect. I think that this might be biological.
So, like, if it attracts and repels, I mean, does one take over the other? If it's medical, if it's biological, then it shouldn't just chase. Like, there should be an actual change.
Yeah, like whenever it drank Shar's blood, it got bigger.
Okay. Can you test my blood against Char's blood?
Like put them together?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And then I would like to see what happens, like, once we figure that out, to then use that against the goo. Like, the combined blood against the goo.
That's a really good idea. All right. And then at that point, Shar comes downstairs and Lutea's like, hey man, I need your blood again.
Okay, weirdly on the same page. But
Oh,
we need
you were coming here to give me your blood before I asked for it? That's weird.
no catty corner. We need to test Kai's blood just to make sure.
Yeah, that's what Zem was saying. We're gonna wait till she wakes up and then ask if
I
we can.
don't know if waiting that long is a good idea.
All right, that's fine. I guess we could just take her blood while she's sleeping.
Well, she's gotten hit. We could find a surface.
We're just letting her sleep in oozing wounds.
I mean, I haven't been able to do anything. Tried.
So Luteo goes over and scrapes a little bit of blood off of, Kai's arm or whatever, and is like, I don't know if this works with dried up blood. We'll have to test it out. And he tests it he puts it in a little petri dish with some of the goo, and the goo seems to like absorb it this time. And it does grow slightly, but not in the way it does whenever it absorbs your blood.
Okay, and it's not acting any different than the way it did before.
No,
with her blood. Okay,
correct.
Okay, safe. Ish.
Yeah. So can I have some of your blood now?
Oh yeah, sure.
Perfect. And he's going to take both of your blood. And he's like, hold on a second. I want to try something first. And so I'll say he has like 2 little vials. One is Char blood. One is Zem blood.
Vials.
Little glass vials. Yes. Wait. Was that a
Little glass vial. Yeah.
Wait? Really?
Mm.
I love it.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Goes into the gun like a battery. Sorry. I now need to go home and watch Repo. Like really bad. Anyway. So he takes a drop of each of them. And he puts them in like a small petri dish, and then he doesn't have like a microscope, but he has a magnifying glass, and he's watching it closely. And you watch the 2 drops of blood. They're not alive. They're just sitting there. And he kind of like tilts it so that Zem's blood approaches Shar's, and the 2 of them kind of like bloop together into one little thing, and then all of a sudden it changes colors and it becomes gold.
The blood does?
It's this like gold shimmering color.
The fuck is that?
Lutea's like, how the fuck should I know? Why should blood do that?
That's not what red does when it combines with red.
No, it should just be red. It should just be like more blood.
Interesting. I have an idea.
Okay.
I don't know how to safely test it.
The fuck is the idea?
What is the consistency here?
What do you mean? Oh, of the drop?
Uh-huh.
It seems to be the same as the blood. It still moves. It's liquid.
But it's like a viscous, like
Mhm.
it's blood. It's blood.
Yeah, it's blood.
Just golden,
It's
shiny.
not like water. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. And then I'm gonna do like sniff it, like
Okay.
wafting.
You smell it?
Sommelier.
And roll me a perception check.
Come on, I'm studying, investigating.
It wouldn't have mattered even if it wasn't investigating.
It
So,
would have been a 10.
You smell?
It would have been a lot better than 2.
And there's this like fruity aroma that comes off of it. You're having a hard time placing it.
Okay.
Do you want me to try it?
If you want.
Like, he just gets close.
So, like,
You smell the same, like, weird fruity aroma.
as much as science exists in this world, I am a scientist.
Uh-huh.
So, like, I'm gonna go all in.
Okay.
Which means I also want to feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna listen to it, because fucking shit whispers here.
Yeah. You don't hear anything. When you touch it, it's like it smears on your finger and leaves like a, you know how if you have like a gold Sharpie or something like that on your finger, it leaves a mark. And even whenever you wipe your hand off and stuff, that it's like stained this gold color.
So do my fingers feel anything at all? Like, is it cold? Is it warm? Is it
It's like room temperature.
okay? And nothing else. It was wet, now it's not wet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna taste it.
Okay. You taste it and it doesn't taste like blood. It doesn't taste like pennies.
Does it taste kind of like fizzy, like Bang?
Yeah, tastes fizzy like Bang. It does have like a weird
I just want to bring to your attention that he said that that's what
Healing potion.
yes, tasted like, so.
Yeah, I know.
The second
Okay.
you said sweet, I kind of knew that's
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
It has like a fizzy quality.
Huh.
Oh, God. That's how they make healing potions? Oh, no.
I'm trying to determine how ethical I would like to be right now.
Shark takes a step back.
Just hang Char upside
Motherfucker,
down.
I'm so pissed because like when we were battling, the second we both got grappled, I wanted to like grab your hand and I didn't. And now I'm like,
Captain Planet. Let's hurt ourselves instead.
You can't hurt us if we hurt ourselves.
mix our blood like practical magic style.
It's getting dark.
It was already dark. We're in the depths of space.
The podcast is dark and full of terrors.
I don't know how to determine if one is taking over the other, or if they combine to do this. I mean, it seems like a combination to do this, but I don't know how to test that.
Roll me an investigation check.
19.
When you were watching them, it definitely looked like a combination. It didn't look like one was overpowering the other or anything like that. It looked like an equilibrium was reached between the two.
So do we try it? What's Luteo's reaction to all of this?
He's just like taking notes furiously and like, yo, we should try to mix this with the goo and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to mix it with the goo and see
No,
what
let's
happens?
see what happens.
Why are you saying it like that?
No, it's good. We're good.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
You seem odd.
And like every time, like I'm looking at Luteo and then I'm like looking at Char and like,
Are you guys gonna kill me?
no.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
She's like,
in my mind, I'm like, don't take your notes. How do I ensure you don't tell anybody about this? I don't like feeling vulnerable right now. That's what's going through my brain.
Luteo kind of sees you glance at his notebook just quickly and is sort of like, okay. And he doesn't want to bring it up, but he like understands and he sets his pen down. He's like, let's just test it. Let's just test it with the goo and see what happens.
Okay.
So he takes like a pair of tweezers and he pulls off a little hunk of the goo and drops into the petri dish with the gold blood. And the goo immediately like attacks the blood like it did to Char's and starts to try to rip it apart. and then all of a sudden there's like this little like bubble that forms, and then and the goo explodes, and the blood's still just there, and the goo just kind of like.
We're radioactive?
Apparently, that's what.
Do we know what radioactive means in this
Radio-
world?
Do we have the rights to that song?
We do not. So
So
everybody
we have
else,
the rights to that song.
everybody else at home just heard a beep.
Yeah, well, I didn't tell you, but I purchased this with our
Just casually, you know.
collective. I don't. I mean, super soldier.
Nope. Done that. Is that so? But if does that mean we collectively have a way to remove the things possessing people?
Maybe.
I don't know. Is it?
How does it react with non-us blood, like Luteo's?
You see Luteo start to kind of like open the window behind him, and he picks up the petri dish. He's about to throw it out the window.
We've all
Hold on.
bled for this experiment.
No, it's a throwback to whenever he told Char that he throws the petri dishes off the ship.
I know. I'm just like hold that thought.
Oh man, this is creepy. I don't want this.
You're in this now.
Oh god.
Yeah, you were chosen. You don't have a choice.
By God.
By gods.
So same petri dish. You said the goop is pretty much gone, right? It exploded.
Yeah.
Just add drop of your blood to the golden blood.
Wait, you want to see if you kill my blood too?
We need to
No.
know.
We want to see a positive reaction.
Yeah, we need to know what happens. And instead of pouring the golden blood on you, safer.
Okay.
Char looks outside. Is Kai still sleeping peacefully-ish?
Yeah, she seems to be still asleep.
I think this is a big open area.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
I thought we were in Luteo's room.
No, he has it set up in
oh.
like the corner of the common
Okay.
area. So he pokes his finger, and he's like, "Ow," and he squeezes it.
Fucking wizards.
Excuse me! I tried very hard!
And he puts a drop of his blood into the petri dish with the gold blood. And the gold blood and the regular blood, whenever they touch,
Is it like water and oil, like they don't combine?
yeah, nothing seems to happen. They don't combine together.
Okay, well that's good. Nothing bad happened.
Yeah, I'm glad to know that your blood doesn't want to kill me.
Yeah, me
How's
too.
your finger feel?
It hurts pretty bad. I just stabbed it with a knife.
Can I see it?
The knife?
Your finger! Not the knife. You've
It's-
already made the cut.
It's not
What?
a knife.
What are you
It's
gonna
a
do?
knife.
You're not gonna hurt it, are you?
I don't think so.
I
I have another test.
I have
uh,
healing. You're good. Grabs
holds
finger,
his
throws it
finger.
in the petri dish.
over to you.
I would like to see if this heals your cut.
You're gonna put blood on my blood?
I mean, worst case, you get cool superpowers.
You can tell me no.
I've always heard that you're not supposed to touch other people's blood.
That's a rumor being by the government.
All right, fine.
You,
Fine.
You can tell me no.
No, just do it. He closes his eyes.
And before he even can close his eyes, I've shoved his hand into the petri dish.
He's like,
How are you feeling?
like I just put my finger in blood, and he's like wiping his hand, and he runs over to like the water pitcher, and he's like rinsing it off, and he's like, huh, there's no cut on my finger.
Holy shit!
This is going to do nothing for the size of my ego.
Holy shit!
There's no controlling it. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Luteo, you can't tell anybody about this.
Uh, but, like, who would I tell? Dashara? Kai? We're in space.
Well, don't tell the space either.
I won't tell the space.
I mean, when we get where we're going,
Okay.
I need you to forget that this happened.
But Sam, this is like one of the coolest scientific discoveries I've ever made.
Except we're people, not scientific discoveries.
What if I just don't use your names? I call you Subject 1 and Subject 2.
What the fuck am I subject to?
I don't want to threaten you.
Then don't.
Then don't give me a reason.
Okay,
Why don't we just put a pin in the experiment grenade for the time being? Because we all were pretty hurt. We had a lot of things happen today.
I'm not hurt. I feel pretty good.
Do you want
Okay. But like, can I tell Headmistress Aristos when we get back? Because like, she might let me test if I tell her.
Get back.
What the hell does that mean?
It means
We're taking turns on different sides of the room. Why don't you present it to Ristos together?
Yeah, that'd be cool, right? We trust her. We like her.
we do.
And Char's just like,
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. I just want to be able to test, you know?
you should start another notebook.
What's wrong
A
with this?
different notebook.
But I'm only halfway through this one.
Right, but your experiment's changed.
Yeah. Start another notebook. You guys know that I wouldn't, like, jeopardize you, right? Like...
Char goes over and puts a hand on his shoulder. I really hope so.
No, I like you guys. You're kind of cool.
I like you too. And I'm trying really hard to trust you. And it's not that I don't trust you with other things.
We've been really badly portrayed in the past.
But
like always.
I'm sorry.
I literally couldn't trust my own mother. So.
Yeah, and Dalius really fucked you over too, so...
Yeah, she was a bitch.
Yeah.
Char.
So you can see why this is sensitive.
Yeah, totally. I don't want people, like, hunting you down for your blood or something like that.
Well, that's too late.
What I'm avoiding as much as I can.
Yeah. No, I get it. That totally makes sense.
Doesn't that mean they need both of us, not one of us?
And
yeah.
What?
Yes, good point. I also wouldn't have had this experiment run if I didn't trust you.
Okay.
But also to express the need for complete secrecy as much as possible.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I won't tell anybody.
So then I guess the question is, are we talking about it to Dashara and Kai?
No.
Okay.
I don't know about Dashara. I mean, the Varatan army is... I don't know where her loyalties are there. And Kai's been compromised, and though she's right on the couch and could be listening to every word we're saying...
like, a horror movie, like, flips over. She's still asleep?
Roll me an
Stop
insight
it!
check.
That's unfortunate. Hold on. 9, 8, so 16?
Yeah, seems to be sleeping.
Wait. 15. Wait.
17?
17.
Yeah,
I don't
seems
wanna...
to be sleeping.
Okay. My brain went the wrong direction every time.
Yeah, it was a weird... I was trying to follow your math, and I was like...
No, he's got a point, just wrong.
You're right, I need to trust people more, but every time we try...
I think think Sharp pulls out the empty bottle like that was healing potion. There's probably like a drop or two left, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Hands it to Lateo. We can compare and contrast.
Yeah, maybe I could figure out how to make healing potions not out of your blood, but like if I kind of studied what is in this and yeah, like maybe I could figure it out. That could be useful. We don't really, especially without Kai, we don't really have a lot of ways to save you guys if you die.
Yep.
So the next time you die, just have to open a vein. You'll be fine.
Just.
I'm just thinking of the Heathers musical now. Freeze your brain.
And what?
What would that mean for the vampire in my life?
Well, he would have to drink both of your blood at the same time.
Oh.
I've introduced something I don't know that we want to introduce.
I've introduced something I don't know if we want to introduce.
I can't do. I've graduated college and I've been able to do calculus at an advanced level. I can't do basic arithmetic. Right
Basic.
Basic
Basic arithmetic.
Basic English either.
I don't think we want to introduce the how to do.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh God, what the fuck is happening right now? I don't want to do this anymore. I can't. I want to die.
No. Don't say that.
All right, I'm good.
Luteo leans over to you, Zem, and he says, I'm not good with like words and stuff. That's not my thing. But I know like it can be really hard when you get like betrayed by people, but you have to remember there are a lot of other people who don't betray you, like Ristos. She's cool.
It's true. You're right. And I was anyway, trying to let that go.
It'll come up sometimes.
I don't like feeling vulnerable.
No, I get it. I had a
like
girlfriend
feeling.
once, and she broke up with me for like my best friend, and I've never been able to trust anybody since then.
Yeah, what a bitch.
Yeah, she sucked.
Remind me when we get back. I'll zap her.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't also a wizard, was she?
Yeah, she was, but she wasn't a very good one.
Not a death zap, but like a zap.
Yeah, no, she's like, she can't even get out of like the first circle. Such a loser.
Yeah, loser. Shark turns away. Fuck.
You would.
Technically now.
No, man, I think you're even like more powerful than I am now, maybe.
I don't think so. Maybe.
So are you guys like gods or something?
Mm-hmm.
Is that...
You said yes way too fast.
What do you mean?
I don't think normal people blood does that.
I don't.
And since I'm on the know, I want to...
I don't think we're gods.
How'd you get god blood then?
I think we're divine.
How'd that happen?
We're maybe like
The power of Christ compels us.
maybe like we fell out of a tree, like a god tree. We just kind of ended up here.
A god tree?
Char's like, my metaphors are also shit faced.
I think that there's a lot of interference in our lives, and whether it's natural or just a lot of residual effect, I don't know.
Interesting. I have so many questions, and I want to understand, but I feel bad asking you all these personal questions, so...
Well, let's take the questions in shifts. I'm gonna check on Kai's body, like real quick. Like you said, her hands and arms were covered, right? Like she was wearing something.
No?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Making shit up.
I can't remember how to use arithmetic, so I don't think I'm doing real well. For some reason I thought you said that was what was happening, so I was gonna check her for like symbols or anything like that.
No, and I mean, you check her over. She doesn't seem to have any weird symbols or anything on her arms.
Okay. All right. That was just top of my head. I'm going to go back upstairs.
Roll me
Oh, fuck.
an investigation check.
Oh, okay.
And I will tell you, if you get over 15, you're going to learn something really interesting. That is a natural 1.
That is on brand. So,
I haven't been to sleep, so I can't help you.
hold on a minute. That is a investigation. Cool. That is a 1 plus a 1 on the guidance dice plus 0 on the investigation.
Oh,
I
you
should have
were
known
not.
that whenever I said you need to roll a 15,
My
I
dice are
cursed
just like-
you.
You were not
My dice are just
destined
like, I got you.
to know this information.
Literally. 2 ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't find any symbols. She seems to be sleeping soundly.
All right, good. He pats her on the head, goes upstairs.
Okay.
So she's solidly is she solidly asleep?
Yeah.
Good.
Sure, what are you doing upstairs?
He was gonna go back up to the shower. He didn't want to be gone too long because he like kind of ran out in like a panic. Like I thought of something.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think Kai's good. We should be good. I think we're in the clear.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm glad.
How? So have you been surrounded by wizards like this before, or?
Nah, we don't have a lot of wizards in Verrotten. We have spellcasters, but they're all more like, think like battle mages sort of situation.
So like me. Ish.
Yeah, but like good.
That one hurts, but I respect it.
I'm kidding.
Bloodthirsty.
That was just a you fell down thing. It's fine.
No.
No, but what I really mean is like your magic seems to be like you healed Zem and you have like this I don't know, gold shimmery thing about you, and the magic that our wizards do is more like
Catapults.
yeah, like missiles pew, 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 sort of thing.
Fair enough. How do you even fight with them?
Well, I mean, usually if the other, if it's like 2 militaries facing off, which is what we, train for, like they'll be shooting their magic at the other military before we engage. Sometimes after we engage, but that's not really ideal because friendly fire.
Fair enough. Wait, so you just line up one side against one side and you just fire shit at each other?
I mean, that's how wars used to be,
It's dumb as shit.
It is dumb. But that's why we've been doing more like sneaky infiltrate the Empire stuff.
That's great.
Yeah, it's been going really well for us. Thanks to Zem, she invited us right in.
Forgot about that.
Hex the patriarchy.
I'm on board. So what? Let's assume all this goes to plan. Char's like sitting down against like one of the railings at this point.
Mm-hmm.
What's next for you?
I'm gonna be honest. I thought, this was just like an assignment. I was going to come out here, go on this trip with you all.
You thought it was another Tuesday?
Yeah. They were like, oh, you're gonna go on this ship and protect this person. They didn't even tell me we were going to space. That was shocking to me, honestly.
So you didn't pack for space?
How do you pack for space?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have changed anything I did. But like, since getting here and doing stuff like, things have changed for me a little bit, I guess.
What kind of change?
I don't know, like, just some of the experiences I've had, they make me feel like maybe there's more to life than just like doing your job,
Insight. Of course you rolled a fucking 2, you dumb bitch. Hold on. 10, 11.
Yes, she rolled a little higher than you. So,
Fuck you.
she seems like confused. I don't know. I just feel like maybe I want to do something different. That doesn't mean that I won't like, still want to like help people and
Punch people.
but maybe
So,
I'll
like,
do it for myself.
Like a bounty hunter?
I don't really want to do that. Maybe I'll be like a cool bodyguard for like a high-ranking official.
I thought we were getting rid of all the high rank officials.
We'll have to get new ones probably.
That's shut the fuck up. That's fair.
Yeah.
So who do you? So, okay, we overthrow everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Dope. Who would even step in? Yes, I know, Sam. Shut the fuck up.
I keep pointing to myself every time. Yes.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, when we get back, who knows what'll even be left?
That's not ominous at all.
I mean, those things are down there. Everybody's at each other's throats. Istin's going on in Annenfell. Who knows what's going on there? And there was all this kind of stuff. We were getting reports that there was stuff going on in Icarus. Like, maybe the volcano was going to erupt again, which would be bad. But
What was going on in Icarus? Was I told this?
no, this
Okay.
is new information.
I was
for
gonna
you.
say.
No, like we just had some reports that there were rumblings from Icarus. Small eruptions, maybe tiny earthquakes.
When did that happen?
Oh, it's been happening for like the past 6 months, maybe.
Do you guys have? See. Okay. Okay. Remind me for my timeline brain. 6 months. That would put us arriving at Annenfell?
No, it's probably before that.
So, what's the city of dwarves below
Morbale.
that? It would be Morbale, closer
Maybe.
to that. Okay. What? What did I do?
No, nothing. It's interesting.
I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
You're not stupid.
Not at all.
All right. Reports of rumblings. Do you guys still have people over there?
I mean, we have spies and stuff, but the people of Icarus. I mean, we didn't even. Let me start by saying nobody even thought that there were people on Icarus for the longest time. We sent some people over to Icarus thinking like, hey, we could have it as like a naval base sort of situation where we could like attack the Empire from the south without them knowing. And then we found out that like there are people there
Really?
on the eastern side of the island. Yeah. And I mean, that's as much as we know.
Were they normal people? Like elves, dwarves, orcs? Like what?
No, I mean, actually, there's different species and stuff there of humanoids. It's really interesting. There's people that are like semi-reptilian,
That's
people
kind of
who
awesome.
are more elementally gifted.
Oh man, that sounds awesome.
It is pretty cool. I was kind of hoping they would assign me there, but I got stuck with you guys.
I mean, shit, I understand. I would rather be at the island too. Get to go watch people throw fire and water around.
Yeah.
I think my twang's coming back. I'm really trying not to.
But yeah, I don't know.
That happens when I live in West Virginia for too long still.
I don't know. It's every day out here feels like less and less likely that I'm ever going to get back to that place, though, so.
Like, you're gonna die?
I mean, doesn't it kind of feel like we're all going to die?
I mean, we're all gonna die.
Like, soon, though.
You are realizing that he was dead. No, I think we're fine. Like,
During this vacation.
he just died this afternoon.
I think the only person out of all of us who has a really good shot at surviving is Zamira.
Probably.
I don't think death could take her even if it wanted to.
I feel like she's probably fought it off already.
I mean, did you see her today?
Yeah, she summoned a Grim Reaper.
It's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. So that's the future you want.
What?
Fully trying to take her off guard.
Yeah, she's just like, what?
Ah, fuck you.
She's sweating.
It's okay to admit it.
No, she has a boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't have any ties to anybody.
Like you said, you think we're gonna die.
Yeah, maybe.
Char gets up. Maybe it's time to start creating some ties.
Maybe. Maybe. And she just starts staring off. And are you walking away?
Oh yeah.
As you're walking away, she's like, "Hey, Shar.
Yo.
Do you remember whenever I wanted to fish off the boat?
Yeah.
You think that's a bad idea now? With all the stuff we've seen?"
I think it's a perfect idea.
All right. Maybe later.
I'll go find some ball bearings.
Zem, what are you doing?
I went to my room to get my journal, and some charcoal, and I'm gonna make some entries and take some sketches. I'm not putting anything about the blood in there or the experiments, but just some of the shit we've seen, and just kind of get caught up because I haven't done that in a while, and sit in front of Kai and see if she wakes up, I want to be there.
Okay.
Otherwise, Luteo's doing his thing, I'm doing mine.
Okay. So, you're sitting there, you're doing your sketches. Shar, you come back downstairs. What do you do eventually whenever?
All right, I'm going to go answer Luteo's questions.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go to bed.
Okay. You head over to Luteo, and he's working on some stuff. Okay, I've narrowed it down to just a couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, how are the two of you related?
I mean, I don't know exactly how we are. If we are.
We are.
But... So we have parents.
You're an idiot.
That we can't confirm that they're the same parents. We were adopted.
All right, that is not helpful, man.
We're of the same bloodline, but I don't really trust the source of that information.
All right. That makes sense. Next question. When did you start showing that you had powers?
Well, I thought it was my childhood, later in my childhood. But then we found some evidence that maybe always. I don't know.
I don't remember having anything in my childhood, but very, very recently.
Interesting. So it seems like it manifested differently for both of you.
I think,
maybe it was because you embraced it differently?
maybe.
Yeah, because I didn't go into magic as a concept at all.
True.
Interesting.
So maybe she was closer to the component of it.
Maybe.
Because I went to the garden first.
Okay. And then the last question. Where are you guys, from exactly? You're from this place that we're going? Like, you were born there? Or were you... How does that work?
Well, based on the banishment, yeah.
You were banished?
Well, when we were fighting Dalius, I got banished.
Oh, shit. I didn't know he could do that. That's really cool.
Well, he can't anymore.
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Bitch.
Damn, I wish I could have learned that, though. I thought he was just sort of quack. I didn't know he could do cool stuff like banish people.
Quacks
he
can still be
couldn't-
effective.
He couldn't on his own. He had to do a lot of really awful, shady things and
With
give up who he was as a person to gain the power that he was so desperate for. And then died in the end anyway.
I mean, that's a sad story that I think a lot of people in our line of work fall into. So
betraying other people? Or the
No, just
dying
the
for your power?
the constant pursuit of power at the cost of all else.
Hmm. The the other mage, the one that is trying to use that locate spell shit.
Oh,
Istin.
Isten, not Nay. I think he was more capable to do that stuff on his own.
Yeah, he's probably closer.
I mean, yeah, but like that's not fair. Elves live like 1,000 years. Of course, they get to be better at magic than the rest of us.
Better, eh. Around it, yes, but
They
better is subjective.
have access to a lot more than we did here. You should have seen their library. It was so cool.
Oh man, I would love. I miss libraries. I don't even know how time is all wibbly wobbly out here, but like, I don't even know. I would do anything
I'm
for a
really,
library.
really hoping that there's still a library when we get to.
Well,
Yeah.
what if we can't read the books there? What if it's some kind of weird language?
We'll
And
figure it
then
out.
I have a spell for that. It's good.
What do you mean?
I have a spell. When you cast it, it lets you read all languages.
Does it make you
For
understand
how
all
long?
languages?
Yeah, I think it
Wait,
works for an hour.
does it work for reading?
Yeah,
Like
reading.
reading and writings, or is it like for spoken stuff too?
I think it's just for reading. The spoken one's a little harder.
So you could read a book in a different language that you don't know
Yeah.
and write it in, like, transcribe it into a language you do.
Yeah, I think so. That wouldn't be hard. I could do that.
That's cool.
What languages do you know?
Well, I mean, I guess all of them.
No. No.
Well, I mean, I studied. Obviously, I know my native language, Dwarvish. I know Elvish. I know Common. I tried to learn a little bit of Orc, but honestly, it's just sort of like, who gives a crap? You know, don't tell Doshar I said that. Oh my god, she'll kill me.
Yep.
Um,
That's not a language I know.
and I even was trying to study some weird runic languages that they found on some stuff near Halios. We've been trying to crack that code over there for a while, but
Do you have any of it?
no, I didn't bring that with me. That's all back at the school.
Do you
Wait.
remember any of it?
Does
No.
it look like this? And I'm going to show him my pendulum.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, oh. All right.
Halios. I'm just gonna add it to the list.
Okay. I mean, can you read this?
Uh, yeah, give me a minute. And he's going to cast Comprehend Languages. And I can't remember what I
It
told you
doesn't
they
work.
all mean.
Well, you said most of them were names, but
Oh yeah,
comprehend
I think I
languages
said it
didn't
doesn't work. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So he casts he's like, oh yeah, totally, and he casts comprehend languages, and he's like, oh yeah, no, that doesn't work. It's so it has to be like a language for me to be able to understand it, and this is like symbology. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but also, fuck.
Yeah, yeah,
All right. Well, thank you for trying.
of course.
what was the last question?
Oh no, that was it. That was all my questions for
Okay.
now. I'm sure I have more questions.
Char kind of looks at the pendulum and looks at Zem. Like, should we ask him more questions?
Luteo was like, huh. Kai's been asleep for a long time.
I mean, she hasn't slept in days.
Yeah, but you'd think she would have woken up by now. I mean, it's been many things. Maybe like
At
2
least like
hours.
2 hours,
Like, why? Should we try to wake her
I'm
up
gonna
just to
stick
make
my
sure she's
finger
okay?
under her nose.
Yeah, she's breathing.
I mean, I don't. I mean, we can, but like, I don't know. You think we should?
I mean, maybe just to check to make sure she's okay.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
I go over, and I, like, crouch down in front of her, and like I just put my arm on her, or my hand on her arm, and like back and forth just to try and like gently wake her up. Is she waking up?
No.
And then I like kind of jiggle a little bit, like still gentle, but.
Yeah, no, she's not waking up.
And then I'm like full on shaking her.
Okay. You're like full on shaking her and you're getting a little panicked. Char, what are you doing?
Watching?
Okay, you're just watching, also panicking a little
Yep,
bit.
a little bit.
Lutea's like, oh my god, what's happening? All of a sudden, Kai sets up. It's like, ah! Ah!
Slap.
I had to stop her screaming.
She's just like, oh my god, you will not believe everything that's happened. Sam, I have to tell you that there's a big thing that's following us, this big rock monster.
I fucking knew
It's out there.
Shard, like,
We know.
Shard's just like, in the background. I fucking motherfucker! I told you it was falling. I told you it was moving.
I thought it was off and it was really far away and then it was getting closer and I've been having the strangest dream.
Yeah.
Do either of you guys watch Psych? Like at all?
No.
I'm going to show you something after because Dule Hill is like exactly. Anyway, sorry, panicking. Things are bad, right? Sorry.
I just what happened?
Some of that might not have been a dream.
Why don't you just recap? We'll tell you what was real and what wasn't.
I had this dream, and I was sitting across the table from Shar,
Good start.
and we were having a conversation. But it wasn't like he and I were having a conversation. It was like we were different people having a conversation.
What do you mean?
And we were talking about how far away the next solstice is.
When you say other people, like you weren't yourself, or I
No, and
wasn't
you weren't
myself?
yourself. It was like there was different people,
So they were.
but they looked like us.
So they just looked like us. They didn't.
Did you get warm fuzzies from Shar? Like a sense of.
I felt comforted by him, and I felt like I missed him, and I was really excited.
Sam, can I have the tarot deck, please?
Mm-hmm.
He finds his card because the one that you said you didn't look quite. It looks like him, but not quite like him.
No, we look exactly like ourselves.
No. I mean like the garb, not the.
Oh yeah, we are wearing different dress.
Right. So Shar pulls the card like that.
Yeah, I mean, as much as it looks like you, they weren't wearing the same clothes, but
Okay,
it
the
just
clothes are different. Then.
clothes are different.
Okay.
Yeah, the clothes are just what you're wearing now.
Okay.
Did you feel like you were related?
I don't know. That's
Like you had always known each other?
the weird part was it felt like I wasn't myself. Like I was inside of myself watching myself do these other things, but I wasn't myself.
So like somebody was doing things for you?
As me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
But whatever they were talking about like it's going to be soon, and then they want to do horrible things.
what table was this?
That's the weird thing. It wasn't any table I've ever been at before. We were in a huge marble like place. Everything was white. This table though was like dark black wood. And the chairs were like striking like the same color but like with red upholstery.
Okay.
And we were sitting super far apart, but like I could see him so clearly, and it was like we didn't have to talk above a whisper, but our voices still reached each other's ears. It was otherworldly.
Was anybody else there?
No, not as far as I know, just the two of us. But they were talking about you, Zamira.
Mm-hmm. What were they saying?
It's, it's hard for me to remember specifics, but I know that they were worried that you had thwarted something. You've been meddling with their plans.
Did they call any names? Anybody's name other than me?
No. Well, I mean, they mentioned. No.
Any misnomers, like things in place of a name?
No. Everybody else, they mentioned like he a lot. Like he is, sleeping. We have to make sure he isn't like isn't awoken. We don't want to upset him, things like that, but like they never gave it a name.
Did it sound like they gave him deference, or was it like a threat?
They sounded like they were scared.
Did they think I could wake him up, whoever he is?
Maybe. Maybe that's what they were worried about. I'm not sure.
Outside of a room that you've never seen before, do you know where you were?
No, but I remember Shar mentioning that he couldn't wait to come home. So maybe that was their home, where they're from? A glimpse of it?
So think about you in that room, okay?
Okay.
You're talking.
Yeah.
What other sounds were there? Anybody walking? Wildlife? More echoes? Chandeliers? Anything odd?
She closes her eyes. No.
Char's gonna cast guidance on her, by the way. Of course.
There was no sound. And the room was so large, there should have been an echo, and any little thing should have made a noise, but there was nothing. Just the two of us speaking.
Did the room seem like a cavern, like primitive, or did it seem
No, this was
like grand?
it was grand. It was like the room was carved out of one giant slab of marble. I don't know how that would even be possible.
Did it seem to have corners, or was it more spherical?
I don't know. I'm going to be honest, I didn't really have a lot of agency, and my my eyes were focused completely on you the whole time.
Okay. Anything else? Not from the night. You said there was some things you don't know what were real and what wasn't.
The only thing that I can remember is that they said that the the ones that I, she, whoever, me, the thing that was piloting my body, the things that she summoned would be here soon, and that they would begin devouring the outer planes. I don't know what that means.
So you're aware that something was piloting you.
I mean, in the dream.
Sure, kind of looks over at Back. Okay. What else?
No, and just that it would make its way towards Vela on the solstice. That everything hinges on that day.
And there was no mirrors in the room?
No, not that I recall.
So you don't actually know if you looked like yourself?
No, but I know you looked like you.
Okay.
Do you have any dreams of us fighting?
Like you and me fighting?
Mm-hmm.
No, I would never. That's why this dream upset me so much. Sure.
Char turns to Lateo. Shut the fuck up.
Sure, in this moment, you're sitting
Oh, that's right. He
here.
wasn't up on the deck. Never mind.
And you're thinking about all this and asking questions, and then in the back of your mind, you start to get pictures, flashes that you're not sure if it's because Kai is saying these things and you're envisioning them, or if you're remembering stuff. You're just having this weird deja vu moment.
Do I remember more details about what she's describing? That
Roll me a
she's.
history check.
Fuck you. Nope. No, I do
No,
not.
you do not.
Why is you a 20?
I am really tired though, and I have such a headache. Why is there dried blood on me? How did I get down here?
Carried you.
There was an accident on the top of the deck, and everyone's okay.
Oh,
But
okay.
there was just some scuffle, and we brought you downstairs. I think your room might be a little messed up.
I was looking for things that were put away, not to pull them out and be like,
Okay.
I'm not going all Quantico on this shit.
I don't know. I just know that it was kind of crazy up there. But we did change course to avoid whatever that thing is.
Oh, I hope we avoid it. I don't know what it is either, but it's really creepy.
How long ago do you think that was?
Maybe like this morning, or I don't know.
That was 2 days ago, wasn't it? Like days.
I
When
don't
we were,
know.
no, like you.
Yeah, but
you-
maybe. I'm just like, I don't know.
Days like when we were around the thing we needed to avoid it.
I think we did that. I think it's been one day.
Has it only been one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you saw Kai's notes. You don't know how long ago she
Right.
saw that.
Yeah.
It was just in her notes.
I think you should probably get some more sleep. I think we're all gonna get some sleep. Deshara is watching the deck. Built a cage around the orb.
Okay, that's probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want people to touch it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Weird shit happens.
Always.
So yeah, like, if you're more comfortable, you can take my room.
No, I don't want to impose. I can go back upstairs. That's fine.
Why don't you stay down here? That way we're all together, just in case.
Okay, that's fine. Is everything okay?
Well, with the accident, we just want to make sure everybody's safe.
That makes sense.
Char's not lying. He's good at not
Yeah,
lying.
no, she's just like, I guess.
Plus, we want to make sure that you're okay too. You got hit pretty hard, and
I
seemed
feel
like you
alright.
were.
I do just have a horrible headache.
Yeah, it might be like a little bit of a concussion or something.
It's okay. We're just gonna check in on you tomorrow. Get some sleep.
Okay, yeah. Sure. I am gonna go in your room just for a little bit of privacy.
Sure.
Okay. And Kai stands up. Thank you both for, taking me down here and letting me rest.
Officially, because we're putting a previously possessed person in my room, I want to note for the record that I have my journal. He's got the cards. I've got the pendant, or the pendulum, and the pendant,
We
and
have everything
every
that
other
would
fucking
be
Yes.
necklace that I have.
necessary.
Yes.
I'm giving you back the cards, by the way. Just for the record, I am giving you them back. I just wanted to check the attire.
All right. And
Should we do?
she walks over and she goes in the room and shuts the door.
Want to take my hammock? I'll take the couch.
It doesn't matter to me.
I got the couch. You're good. And Char slumps into the couch and almost immediately.
I mean, Deshar doesn't sleep. I could probably just go in her room.
He's out. He's asleep.
All right.
Man's dead to the world. He almost died. Thrice.
Are you going into Deshara's room?
Nah, I'll go into Deshar's because in Deshara.
Oh man, that is too close. That is too close. Into Shar's room. Okay. Sleeping on the hammock.
It's the most comfortable thing in the world.
I'm like, whoop, whoop.
All right. So, the two of you lay down for a long rest.
Long winter's nap.
Nothing bad happens. Everything's great.
Mhm.
People get lots of sleep.
Don't enjoy your tone.
We're gonna end the episode there.
You need to take your tone and shove it.
We'll come back to this next time. We'll see how great everything went and how rested and relaxed you wake up.
Great. Great. Anything else for posterity?
I'm scared.
I mean, yeah, that was implied by the whole fucking episode.
You're gonna die. Sorry, Axl Rose possessed me for a moment there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Good Axl Rose.
Bye.
Fuck off.
Intro music by Isaac Vyers. Character designs by Cam Gonzalez. Produced by Leah Hemrick. Graphics designer Jen Kearney. And audio engineer Arthur Polino.